Hello, we're going to talk about histograms, and histograms is a data display, so just like a bar graph and a stem and leaf plot and a box whisker plot and all those other bar graphs and data displays that we know, it's another one, and it actually looks like a bar graph, but it's different because it shows how frequent each interval occurs. So a data display that is a bar graph, but it shows how frequent each interval occurs. To create histograms, you have to make a frequency table, which groups data values into equal intervals. So here's our example. Make a histogram out of the dollar amount in a group of people's pockets. So I took a bunch of students, a group of students, I said, how much money you got in your pocket? And here's what they told me: 50 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1.50, $1.75, $1.75. Three kids said $2, one kid said $2.50, and another kid said $4.50. So we're going to make a histogram out of the dollar amount in a group of students' pockets. So the first thing to do is create a frequency table. So what a frequency table is, it says here, we need equal intervals. So you want to think, what kind of intervals could I create that would be equal? Like I can't have an interval going from $0 to $2, $0 to $2, and then $2.01 to $2.50. Because then the first interval is for $2 worth of, it's not equal. There's $2 worth, and then there's only 49 cents worth. So you have to be very, very precise with that. So what I was thinking of doing is from $0 up to maybe 99 cents, and then going from $1 up to $1.99, and then maybe $2 up to $2.99, $3 up to $3.99, and then $4 up to $4.99. You can't skip. I know that we had nothing in the threes, but you can't skip. So here we go. Make a frequency table. So here's our intervals. It's a table. Our intervals, as we said, is from 0 to 99 cents, 1 to 1.99, 2 to 2.99, 3 to 3.99, and 4 to 4.99. And you look, how many are between 0 and 99 cents? 1, 2, 3. So that's why frequency is 3. From $1, $1.99, that's 3. From $2 to $2.99, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. And then, as we said, 3 to 3.99, it still needs to be there, but it's 0. And then 4 to 4.99 is 1. So now it's going to look like a bar graph of this. So I have that. That's out of the way. Cool. So I have the number of students here on my y-axis. Here I have money in pockets because that's what we're dealing with. That's what the data was all about. And I have my intervals: 0 to 99, 1 to 1.99, 2 to 2.99, 3 to 3.99, 4 to 4.99, and then how frequent: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just made a bar graph from 0 to 99 cents is up to the 3. Same with $1 to $1.99, and 2 to 2.99 goes up to 4. So that should be more like there. Okay, and then 3 to 3.99 is at 0. Should be at 0 here. And then lastly, 4 to 4.99 goes up to 1. So the data is telling us a bunch of information. It's telling us if I said, how many kids have less than $2 in their pockets? So you'd say, okay, less than 2, that's here on. There's 3 and 3, that's 6 students. And, when you have a lot of information, this is why it's really important. I chose a small amount of data so it would be easier for you to understand. Note some things. There's no spaces. A bar graph with, where it's like, what's your favorite animal? And cats is up to there, and dogs are up to there, and monkeys are there. That has spaces in between them. So that's about categorical data. Histogram looks like a bar graph, but there's no spaces, and it's always about numerical data. All widths should be equal. It'll be biased actually if you had a skinny width here and a bigger width here, because then to our brains we think, okay, this must be more, and that's why it is wider. But anyway, so just try to keep it so that all widths are the same and you have to have no spaces. This is not a space. This represents 0 number of students that have that dollar amount. All right, cool.